Yokohama, and as we move through the order of play, it's match 3, and it's the world number 6 Wang Zhi taking on Busanan Ongbamrungphan. This is going to be a match absolutely chock full of skill and flair. So looking at the draw, and this is section 2 of the draw up in the top half. As you can see, DAIHATSU Ying is already through, meeting Natsuki Nidaira, who benefited from a walkover for Nozomi Okuhara. Winner of this match will play Aya Hori, who just beat Kim Ga-eun 21-17, 21-18 on court 1. And here they come. Well, two players that are very well known on the HSBC BWF World Tour circuit. Wang Zhi, of course, just missed out on the Olympics, as did Busanan, which means, of course, they're both fresh for this Super 750 here. Wang with a 2-1 lead on the head-to-head. And, of course, with the recent retirement after picking up a silver medal of Haibing Zhao, which is another aspect of the post-Olympic cycle retirements. We've seen a good few of them, but Haibing Zhao was definitely one of the bigger ones after picking up a silver medal. The left-hander has called it a day on international tournaments. And of course that means the rest of the Chinese women shuttlers, single shuttlers, have all moved up one rung. Han Yue is probably now the next biggest shuttler after Chen Yufei. But Wang Zhi is obviously moved up the ranking as well, the 24-year-old from Hubei. Badminton Asia champion. 3rd at the Indonesian Open, quarterfinalist in Singapore, 1st at the Malaysia Masters, 3rd at the Thailand Open, and 3rd in India as well. And let's not forget her title at the Indonesia Masters. That's been her 2024. Her week so far has been Go Jin Wei in 34 minutes in straight games. Pretty comprehensive stuff from a very, very capable player indeed. And Busanan, well, I mean, somebody that's really picked up her pace, the 28-year-old, was very unlucky to miss out on the Olympics. Of course, Ratchnok Intanon went along with Supanita Keitong. But Busanan, born in the capital city, Bangkok, has been as high as 10 and is currently 14. That was back in November of 2022, but recently her matches have been quite outstanding. That was her first win. Shang Wenyu, straight games, 39 minutes. So both players flawless coming into this match. For Busanan, of course, won in Canada last month, was quarterfinalist at the US Open as well. Add that to her quarterfinal appearance in India, 3rd in the Malaysia Masters and the Thai Masters. And you've got quite the resume for 2024. Yoshinobu Kawahara is the umpire in the big chair for this one, joined by Chiaki Miyazaki in the service judge position. Wow, this is the kind of match that badminton fans all around the globe look for. Both players so adept at attacking. And there could be some very, very beautiful badminton going on over the next 45-odd minutes. I guess based on ranking, Busanan currently 14th. You'd have to say Wang Zhi is the favorite for this one. Also playing,
ladies and gentlemen,
better side of the court.
On my right, Busanan Ongbamrungphan, Thailand. And on my left, Wang Zhi, China. Busanan Ongbamrungphan to serve. Level, play.
Well, as we get underway, Busanan didn't take part in last year's Japan Open, but Wang Zhi did, and she was out in the second round. So she's already matched that now. But I'm sure that with the high-profile withdrawals in the women's singles category this week, that Wang Zhi is going to be eyeing that title. No Carolina Marin, no Chen Yufei, no An Se-young. It's the perfect opportunity for players like Wang Zhi to step up and grab a great many ranking points if she can win it. About roughly just under 12,000. And that's not taking anything away from Busanan, of course, who's also got a great chance of making the final. Oh, wonderful winner from Busanan. Great trajectory on that shot. Look how flat it is here. Well, Thai badminton has come so far in the last 10 years. Really just behind the trail of former world champion and world #1 Ratchanok Intanon, but let's not forget Kunlavit Vitisan, who saved his best for Paris, picking up the silver medal. He is now the golden boy in Thai badminton, as you can imagine.
1-3.
And at his age, who's to write him off?
Change the shuttle.
Trying to better that silver medal in LA in 2028. But Kunlavut also not here this week.
Service over 4-1.
Other noticeable successes from Paris, of course, Gregoria Mariska Tunjung picking up the bronze. That was a great achievement for Indonesia. So many talented players in the women's singles division. And this match so far has opened up really well for Busanan. Wang Zhi struggling from the slightly better side of the court. 5-1 down. And still rooted at 1 point. In wall number 6, Busanan 6-1 up.
Challenge.
So first challenge coming in.
Out.
That is out.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 7-1.
Well, I think what might be part of this explanation for the 7-1 is that Wang Zhi hasn't actually played a tournament since June, which was the Indonesia Open. This is her first appearance. Didn't take part in US or Canada or any of the 100s that have happened since. So maybe it's a question of just getting back to match form. Busanan, as we said, had a great run in Canada and the US, coming off that. And she continues. So this isn't the Olympic burnout factor that we've seen that affected the likes of Izzy Zhao, Lo Kian Yu. Anders Antonsen retired, Ginting retired, just too tired from the peak of the Olympic cycle last month. But this is more from Wang Zhi taking a bit of a break.
Service over 2-8.
Well, she's got the skills to certainly overcome this deficit, but it's not the ideal situation she'd want to be in.
Service over 9-2.
As you can see there, unforced errors also helping to the point tally for Ongbamrungphan, or as she's known in Thailand, Cream, for her love of ice cream. And she's absolutely skyrocketed towards the mid-game interval. Again, fantastic dipping drop shot. 11-2 at the break. What a start for Thailand.
Go to 20 seconds. Go to 20 seconds. On court, please. On court. To play.
So back on court for the conclusion of game one. Luo Yigang, the China singles coach, having a comforting word to Wang Zhi. I'm sure he's a little shocked at the scoreline as well. And conversely, Busanan, well, this is the performance that we've been seeing from her recently. Solid, stable. Willing to defend the high line, controlling the points. Wonderful drop. Well, it's obvious to see that Wang Zhi is chasing this match. She's chasing that shuttle, and her footwork just seems to be a little bit off.
13-2.
And that might be where it is, because Busanan, well,
Change.
her footwork has been absolutely spot on. 13-2. And the longest rally there of 33 shots. There is Lo Yigang. Finally, an outright winner from Wang Zhi.
3-13.
Well, world number 6 or not, nobody likes to be 3-13 down. This is more solid from Zhi. Still,
Service over. 14-4.
Busanan doing just enough. (14-4). You know what? There might just be a little sideways drift on court 2. That's a great return from Busanan. Couldn't do anything with it when it came back, but it does look like a little bit of left to right on court 2. Court 2, the most left of all 3 courts in action today here at the Yokohama Arena. So it wouldn't be surprising if there is a tiny, tiny bit of sideways drift as well. Oh, it's great from Zhi, straight down the line.
6-14. Change.
Well, as I said, her first competitive match since June. Maybe it took 14 points to get back up to speed. First competitive tournament, I should say, because this is not her first match this week. Much better, but well read by Busanan.
Service over. 15-6.
So she's not a player that you can afford lapses of concentration with, Busanan, because she will come through.
Service over. 7-15. Service over. 16-7.
Bit by bit, step by step, moving closer to securing this first game.
17-7.
Just out.
Service over 8-17.
I think Wang Zhi has found some kind of form in this match, but I also think it's too late in this first game. Just can't see her getting 9 points back from Busanan from here.
9-17.
But crazier things have happened on badminton courts. That is out. So she hits the magic 18th point.
18-9.
And should be able to close it out from here.
Challenge. Busanan Ongbamrungphan challenge. Call.
Oh, challenge coming.
Wave the court, please.
That is out.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over 10-18. Play.
Almost fantastic
11,
return,
18.
but clips the net, and Wang Zhi is now into proper double figures, but still trailing by 7 points. Certainly a reactivated Wang Zhi that we're seeing now.
12-18. Change the shuttle.
And remember, he was 14-3 down. Oh, this is more like the rally that we were expecting off the start. That's in. Lofted well again.
Service over 19.
Another hard point,
12.
one earned.
Right hand point, please. Thank you. Play.
As that one sails out, that's 8 game points
Game point
for Busanan. And remember, with the change of ends at the end of this game, that's going to put her in a really good position to try and snatch this match. And of course, first, she's got to convert one of these 8 game points. Out.
Ranger signal. Thank you. Busanan Ongbamrungphan challenge.
Yep, that did look out.
In.
That's a valid challenge. Could be edge of the line though. Nope, that is clearly out. So,
Correction.
Busanan gets that first game.
First game won by Busanan Ongbamrungphan, 21-12.
And there's confirmation of it from our umpire, Yoshinobu Kawahara.
Code to 20 seconds. Code to 20 seconds.
So back on court for game 2. And Busanan coachless, I notice. And a lot of frowns and concerned words from the Chinese side. It looked like Wang Zhi is not happy with a certain aspect of her game. Oh, she's now playing with the wind behind her. And that's what I mean about a glorious opportunity for Busanan Ongbamrungphan to make the quarterfinals at the expense of Wang Zhi. Very slow start from Wang in this match. Has given Ongbamrungphan the first game. Now this is more like it. That sails off. There's a little bit more of an indicator that there is a left to right sideways drift as well. You just saw that shift in the air. Well, it's not critical yet, but unforced errors like that will not be helping Wang Zhi's cause at all. Again, another unforced error. This is down to the racket. Just seems to be a little bit distracted, Zhi. Certainly not as focused as this lady here.
One.
Already facing an early 2-point deficit. Well, all Busanan could do was watch that land.
Service over 2-3.
Wow, look at frustration on Wang Zhi's face as that landed. That's the 5th time that something that looked like it was going to go out onto that back line has stayed in. That's because of that little bit of drift. And that's much better down to mid-court.
Service over 3-4.
Well, it's definitely worth the effort with the amount of withdrawals. Essentially opening the way to a Super 750 final. It is certainly worth putting that extra effort in right now.
Service over 5-3.
And that looks like Wang Zhi's plan, though she has left it very late and has created a bit of an uphill task for her. Herself. And Busanan, as I said, not an easy opponent to push around. And that's a good example of why. Oh, that's a beautiful drop shot.
Service over.
Flashes of genius coming out. Another challenge coming. This one, a little bit more 50-50. I actually think this one has clipped the line. But Wang Zhi was in such a great position to see it. I'd be surprised from her reaction if this was in fact in. Yep, out. So the comeback continues.
One challenge remaining. 5-all. Play. Service over 6-5.
Well, this is a really tight contest now in the second game. Ongbamrungphan with the serve back at 6-5. That's also clinical into the
Service
corner.
over 6-0.
Much better from Wang Zhi. Great run of points.
7-6. Service over 7-0.
Well, she knows now that her opponent is back up to speed. And as such, she's going to have to take extra precautions. You can see her footwork's just a little bit more shaky now, Busanan. A little bit unsure of herself. And having to work a lot harder.
Service over 8-7.
Eight-7. Oh, Zhi dictating these points now. At least the last 3 or 4 points. Nice shot from Busanan, still picked up well.
Service over 8-0.
But it's tied up at 8 apiece.
センターシャト。
Pegging Busanan back in mid-court. Something very creative was needed, and that's exactly what she delivered.
9-8.
Beautiful into the corner. So 9-8. And this race to the mid-game interval is now what it's all about. Straight to the body, very successful.
10-8.
Just out.
Service over 9-10.
Well, as I like to say, it's top 10 stuff now.
10-all.
Busanan playing slightly higher than a ranking, and Wang Zhi playing a little bit lower, but where they meet in the middle is producing some great rallies. It's 10-all, locked up just before the mid-game interval. Out. So 11-10 at the break.
Service over 11-10 interval. Wipe the court.
So here we go. Conclusion of game 2. A chance, just a very slim one now, the way Wang Zhi is playing, for Busanan Ongbamrungphan to claim quarterfinal spot. There's a very good chance this could go to 3 now. Oh, is that in? No, out.
Service over 11-all.
It looked so far away in terms of a scenario at the beginning of this match when Wang Zhi was trailing by some 10 points in that first game. But now, back up to speed. Certainly looks like she could force the issue here. Great pickup by Zhi. Couldn't make that one though. Full stretch.
Service over 12-11.
Lift serve to kick off the point. She pressuring as much as she can. And that was a very ambitious shot into the corner.
13-11.
Things getting a little bit more pressured now. 2 points ahead, Busanan on serve. She knows she's going to have to play out each of these rallies. Wang Zhi is not going to give up these points easily now. Wonderful change in direction. Left that long, forced the lift. It's a 3-point lead.
11.
this will, if she can do it,
Change.
level up the head-to-head, which is currently at 2-1 in favor of the world number 6. If she can do it, 3 points up. It's still not enough in my view. Late take there. And that's out. No challenge coming.
Service over 12-14.
No, so nicely weighted.
15-12.
She's managed to keep it. That 3-point lead. Look at how well this was played. Looked like it slightly clipped the net. But she'll take it.
Late.
That's gone out. Nope. Called in. No challenge.
Service over 13-15.
Looked for a second like it was close. Nice bit of deception on the previous shot from Busanan. Oh, that's absolutely in. Well, the last thing Busanan's going to want is to take this to 3. This might be her only shot. So it's worth stepping up. That is out.
Wang Zhi challenge. Called out.
Oh, looked clearly out from up here. But it's going to go to the cameras. I wonder if this was a hopeful challenge based on that smile on her face. Oh, look at that. You don't get more in than that. That's beautiful.
14-15.
1 point back now. This really would be comeback of the day if she can pull this off. And I do mean by pulling it off this game and the next game.
Late.
But to be so far behind in the first game. Busanan needs to stay calm, needs to stay patient. Wait for her opportunity. Don't overcommit. That was a great shot.
Service over 16-14.
Wow, how she needed that. That would have been 15 all or 16-14.
Web support, please. Okay. Web support.
Oh, Wang Zhi is going to have another couple of seconds just to think about how she's going to approach these next 4 points, which are absolutely critical.
Late.
Oh, nice pick up by Busanan. What a shot.
17-14.
It's back up to 3, and now she only needs 4 points. But it was this pickup here that made all the difference, and she had to get down low for it. such a crucial serve. Oh!
18.
What
14.
a return! That was the narrowest of margins. Have a look at it here. Absolutely on the marker. Incredible return from Busanan, and it's given her a 4-point lead. What a gamble that was. Again, keeping it nice and calm and patient, looking for opportunity.
19-14.
This is the kind of play that makes commentators speechless. Look at that. Well, Wang Zhi really staring down the barrel now. So
20 match point.
she's
14.
picked it up, and it's now 6 match points and a place in the quarterfinals against Aya Hori that awaits her if she can convert just one of these match points. Got to be patient. That's a beautiful shot. And that's so in. So Busanan has come through. Really well played by her, especially after Wang Zhi re-picked up her game in the middle of the second. 48 minutes it took. 21-12, 21-14. And it's on to the quarterfinals. Well, Wang Zhi can have a go at herself for the first game because she was over 10 points away. But the second game, when she picked up, that was all Busanan. As I said before, she's not the player for you to have a lapse of form in or against, because she will take you apart, and that's exactly what she's done here to the world number 6. So she continues on. She's overjoyed, as you'd imagine. And there's confirmation of it. 21-12, 21-14 in 48 minutes. And Busanan Ongbamrungphan through to the quarterfinals. back on court 2 here at the Japan Open, Yokohama Arena. And as we continue on with our order of play, it's the men's singles up next. Kanta Tsuneyama